Hello, I am Max, and this is my story about how I became a Christian. I grew up atheist. My parents didn't believe in God, and nor did any of my friends at school. So I kind of got the idea that Christianity was for sort of people who are naive, and at best they sort of just believed a made-up story to make themselves feel better about life and death. For that reason, for most of my life, the most important thing for me was my personal ambition. I've had this goal for a while to be a successful music producer and songwriter, and I thought in my mind that once I had a certain level of success in that, a certain amount of income, a certain amount of credibility in the industry, worked with a certain amount of artists or a certain type of artist, then I would be fulfilled, I'd feel happy, I'd have freedom. I sacrificed things like free time, social life, and even my own peace of mind. And looking back now, I realize that I almost worshipped that idea of success as a kind of false god. I began becoming open to the idea of spirituality, and I tried meditating and found that had a profound effect on how I experienced the world. I did that every day for about a year, and I became more open to the idea of a different part of reality, like a spiritual dimension or realm. I became open to more ideas of spirituality to do with things like energy and vibrations and manifesting. People that I knew seemed to be quite into that as well. And then I kind of stumbled upon different scientific arguments for the belief in God. Started to open up my mind to the idea that you could believe in God and also have a scientific, rational worldview. Eventually, I got around to going to church, and it was very different to what I expected. Everyone at the church was really welcoming to me. They invited me to go out to have a picnic on the lawn afterwards, on Jesus Green, and they convinced me to start reading the Bible, which was quite hard at first, but also quite interesting. And everyone convinced me to go to a thing called the Alpha Course, which is a course on Christianity and faith and the meaning of life and other questions. And from there, I started to learn about the historical evidence for Jesus as well, how over 500 people saw him after he had risen from the dead, and many of them died because of that claim. I thought, if Christianity is true, I have to become a Christian. So I decided to start reading the Bible more. I started to pray, and I got baptized in November last year. Life hasn't just changed to be perfect straight away, but I have felt lots of moments of peace and joy, which are very profound. And I've started to develop a relationship with God as like a real personal relationship. I'm very excited to know where this journey takes me. It's been quite a big change, and the story is just beginning, but I'm very excited to get to know God more.